Hello students, today we are going to discuss about estimation of soil loss using universal soil loss equation. What is soil erosion? Soil erosion actually is the detachment, transportation and removal of soil particles from one place to the another place by the influence of wind, water, that is called soil erosion. So, soil erosion is a natural physical phenomena which has helped in shaping the present form of Earth's surface. With the advent of modern civilization, the pressure on land increased and which leads to its overexploitation and subsequently its degradation. This triggered a very fast pace of erosion of soil from land surface due to the action of two fluids, wind and water. Erosion due to natural phenomena is termed as geological erosion, and that triggered due to over exploitation of land surface is called accelerated erosion. Evaluation of soil loss from watersheds is required while assessing the severity of soil erosion and its impact on agricultural production. Soil loss is determined by either theoretical estimation based on the value of watershed parameters or actual measurement in the field by the use of multi-slot divisor or Coshocton-Beale sampler. In India, the soil erosion from the water and the wind are 32.8 million hectare and 10.8 million hectare respectively. Universal soil loss equation. Universal soil loss equation is given by Wismar and Smith in 1978. It is a very simple model for the estimation of soil loss from a watershed and from a area. The problem often encountered with this model includes that it was originally developed for agricultural application. Therefore, its application to urban setting is limited and it cannot predict single storm event soil erosion data. The shortcomings of universal soil loss equation have been accounted for within the revised universal soil loss equation RUSLE. The equation of universal soil loss equation is given by A is equal to RKLSCP, where A is estimated gross soil erosion in tons per hectare per year. R is the rainfall erosivity factor and its unit is joule per hectare per year or ton per meter per hectare, millimeter per hour per year. K is the soil erodibility factor and its unit is ton per hectare per rainfall erosivity factor R or tons per joule or tons per hectare per year are the units of soil erodibility factor. L is the slope length factor, S is the slope gradient factor, C is crop cover or crop management factor, and P is supporting conservation practice factor. Rainfall erosivity factor R. Rainfall erosivity factor R measures the erosive force of rainfall and runoff. The other names of these factors are rainfall erosion index. So, to calculate the rainfall erosivity factor or rainfall erosivity index, we have to use a method that is called EI30 method. So in this method, the product of kinetic energy and I30 gives you the value of R. EI30 means R. So if we want to calculate kinetic energy of any storm, then we use the formula 210.3 plus 89 log 10 I, where I is the rainfall intensity. Okay, so the unit of kinetic energy is metric ton per hectare per centimeter, and I30 is maximum 30-minute rainfall intensity of the storm. For a duration of 30 minutes, the maximum rainfall intensity of the storm is taken as I30, and I is the rainfall intensity in centimeter per hour. Next is soil erodibility factor. So soil erodibility factor is usually determined at a spatial experimental runoff plot or by the use of empirical erodibility equations, which relate severe soil properties to the factor K. The soil erodibility factor K is expressed as tons of soil loss per hectare per unit rainfall erosivity index from a field of 9% slope and 22.13 meter field. Okay, so actually a field which have 9% slope and its length is 22.13 meter, so the soil loss from that field per unit rainfall erosivity index is known as soil erodibility factor. Okay, so soil erodibility factor K is determined by considering the soil loss from a continuous cultivated fallow land without the influence of crop cover or management. Okay, so formula of calculation of K is equal to A0 upon summation of EI upon S. So summation of EI is total rainfall erosivity index and K is soil erodibility factor, A0 is observed soil loss, and S is slope factor. So value of K is determined by A0 divided by S into summation of EI A0 upon S into summation of EI. So that is the formula of calculation of erodibility, soil erodibility from any land. Next is L, that is slope length factor. The length of slope on which overland flow occurs affects the rate of soil erosion. If slope length is large, there is higher concentration of overland flow and also higher velocity of flow, which triggers high rate of soil erosion. So slope length L is calculated by a formula. L is equal to, sorry, slope length is calculated by a formula. L is equal to LP to the power m divided by 22.13, where LP is the actual unbroken length of slope in meter measured from up to the point where overland flow terminates, mean from the starting of the land to where your overland flow terminates, that length is LP, and value of m is 0.5 for the slope which is less than equal to 5%, 0.4 for 4% slope, 0.3 for 3% slope, and 0.2 for 1% slope. By the use of this formula you can calculate the value of length slope. Okay. Next is slope gradient factor. Slope gradient factor S is the ratio of soil loss from a plot of known slope to the soil loss from a unit plot under identical condition. Means if a plot having a slope of 9% and a plot who having any slope, so the soil loss from ratio of soil loss from both of these plot is known as slope gradient factor. And how can we calculate this? For this, Wismeyer and Smith gives a formula in 1965. S is equal to 0.43 plus 0.306 plus 0.043 s square divided by 6.613, where s is the slope of the field plot in percentage. By the use of this formula we can calculate slope gradient factor S. Topography factor. We have earlier explained that slope length factor L is the ratio of soil loss from a field slope length under consideration to the that from the 22.13 meter length plot under identical condition. Means if a plot, so the soil loss from a field slope to the soil loss from same plot if slope length is 22.13 meter, so the ratio of both of these terms gives us slope length factor. Okay, then land slope factor is the soil loss from the field slope gradient to the from the soil loss from a 9% slope plot, so the ratio of both of these terms gives us land slope factor. Both the term LS in combined form is called topographic factor. To calculate the topographic factor, the definition of topographic factor is given as the ratio of soil loss from a field having a specific steepness and length of slope to the soil loss from a continuous fallow land. So there are two plots, one plot which having 9% slope and 22.13 meter length, and second plot is a continuously fallow land. So the ratio of soil loss from both of these plots gives us the value of topographic factor. To calculate the value of topographic factor, Westmeyer and Smith gives a formula in 1962, that is LS is equal to under root L upon 100 in Kostak 0.76 plus 0.53 S plus 0.076 S square. Here L is the slope length in feet and S is the percentage field slope. So that is in FPS system. To calculate the topographic factor in MKS system, and for the slope of land varies from 3 to 18% and length from 10 to 100 meter, this formula can be used. LS is equal to lambda upon 22.13 to the power m in bracket 65.41 sin square theta plus 4.56 sin theta plus 0.06 s. Here lambda is the field slope length in meter, m is the exponent whose value varies from 0.2 to 0.5, and theta is the angle of slope. Okay. Next is cover and management factor C. So value of C is depends on which type of crop is you have grown in your agricultural land. On the basis of that, value of C will differs. So the definition of cover and management factor C is given as it is the ratio of expected soil loss from a cropped land under a specific crop to the soil loss from a continuously fallow land, provided that the soil type, slopes and rainfall condition are identical. Means you have two plots, one is continuously fallow land and one is cropped under a specific crop. So the ratio of soil loss from cropped land to fallow land is known as crop management factor or cover and management factor. So here in this table you can see in Agra, if you crop bajra, the value of C is 0.61. For a cultivated fallow land, value of C is 1. And for Dehradun, if you grow strawberry, the value of C is 0.27. So on the basis of crop, the value of C will differs. Next is conservation practice factor P. So it is the ratio of soil loss with a conservation practice to that with straight row forming up and down the slope. Means if you have applied contour cropping in our land, okay, so the ratio of soil loss from a contour farming land to a land that having only straight row forming, so the ratio of soil loss from both of these plots gives the value of soil conservation factor. The conservation practice consists of mainly contouring, terracing and strip cropping. Soil loss varies due to different practices followed. Factor P for different support practice for different location in India is present in a given table. For Dehradun, if you perform contour farming, okay, so its value is 0.68, and if you use contour cultivation in maize, its value is 0.74. Okay, so the based on the place and practice, value of P will be differs. Here is the numerical is given. Calculate soil loss per acre per year from the following data. Rainfall erosion index R is 200, Soil erodibility index K is equal to 0.34. Slope length 200 feet L. Average steepness of slope S is equal to 9%. Crop management factor C is equal to 0.2. Conservation practice factor P is equal to 1. So solution, firstly we have to calculate topographic factor LS. So its formula is 0.76 plus 0.53 S plus 0.076 S square. So value of S slope is given you 9, so you have to put the value of S 9, then the answer will be 1.65. so soil loss A is equal to RKLSCP, value of R is 200, K is 0.34 and LS is equal to 1.65, C is 0.2 and P is 1. By multiplying these terms you will get 22.44 ton per acre per year. Okay, I think you understand better, and if you have any doubt then you can write in comment and subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you.